Hello guys, it's Kelly again and welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to an art video. This is another one that I'm doing for this channel. I have like one or two more. I haven't been doing a lot of them, but I really want to start doing more, and this particular one came to be because of a certain situation that I'm going to talk about in a second. And I wasn't really planning on recording it, but I don't know, felt like it turned out really good. I'm very proud of it. I'm actually really happy with how it turned out. So you guys get a video out of it. So long story short, I had a pretty crappy 2 weeks. I had my birthday on July 7th, which was Sunday. And the week after that, well, basically all hell broke loose and I experienced some things that I didn't really know how to feel about, or rather I felt pretty horrible about. And my outlet and my way of dealing with bad things is usually art and drawing. Unfortunately, what happened was I broke up with my boyfriend, and it was honestly a shit show and kind of like a whole circus. I did not expect it to be as bad as it was, and it was just horrible. And he said and did some horrible things, and some of the things he said were kind of, well, I took them personally targeted towards my videos and my art. And I'm the type of person who feels very self-conscious about certain artistic things that I do, especially my art, my photography, and my YouTube channel. That's kind of why basically nobody from my surrounding people, nobody knows that I do videos. Just my family members and some people who don't actually check out YouTube, so they don't really care, but they know I just do videos. So I again feel very self-conscious about this particular part of my life, and having someone bash on it really takes a toll on me. So when everything went down, and when, well, basically he said all the nasty things that he did, I thought that, you know, he just didn't understand, and he was just hurt. He was just trying to be mean and trying to hurt me. And so a lot of other things happened as well, and I decided that, you know, that they went, okay, some guy with a motorcycle just passed by. I hope you didn't hear that. But the other day I was feeling really particularly bad, and I decided to draw something to make myself feel better, and kind of used it as a meditation method and try to just let go of certain things and let the art come from those nasty things. So I got for my birthday, one of my friends gave me a watercolor journal, or like a watercolor sketchbook, and it was really cool. It had fabric on the front, it had like elastic band. I really wanted to try it out and draw something in it. I also need to practice my watercolor some more, so I got that out. I got my watercolors and my brushes out. I even had like a little cup with some clean water. I was all set to go and start drawing with watercolor. So I just opened the blank page and I just sat there for what felt like 2 hours, and it was probably just 2 minutes. I sat there and I looked at it, and all of the crappy things that particular person said to me kind of came rushing back in, and they were playing on repeat in my head. And it really sucks when you're not confident in your skills and in your hobbies, and you start hearing things from the people that are supposed to be really close to you. You start hearing bad things about your art and about your hobbies from them, and those are probably the last people that you want to hear those nasty things from. And it just kind of starts playing in the back of your head constantly, and especially while you're drawing. So I started feeling even worse, and I took everything out and I started feeling again worse. So I thought, okay, well, I guess drawing is not gonna help me in this situation. And then I started thinking about it, and watercolor is actually, well, first of all, I'm not that great with it, and second of all, it's very precise and it takes a lot of, I feel like, concentration, patience, and waiting. And that wasn't really what I was feeling like. I felt a bit angry and anxious, and I needed something more messy of a medium, something that will help me kind of express my anger on the page and on my drawing. That's the best way that I can describe it. So I thought, okay, well, watercolor is really not gonna help me in this situation. I don't currently have the patience to wait for things to dry, to layer, and to be precise. So I got my soft pastels out, and I haven't drawn with pastels since high school. So I haven't drawn with these particular pastels, or just any for that matter, in 7 years, and I wasn't really sure if they've gone bad, if pastels do that, if I could still use them. Either way, I got them out. I got this tone sketchbook out, and I started sketching out this girl. When I'm sad, I usually go to the same things in terms of drawing, and that is sad girls in profile. I don't know why, but I always draw that. It's my go-to. It's even when I don't know what I want to draw, even when I'm not particularly sad, I just don't know what to draw, I also draw that. I don't know why, it's my go-to. So I got the sketchbook out, I sketched out this girl, and I got the pastels, and I started just laying some color on the page and blending it with my fingers and being very messy and just expressing my anger through the pastels. And I immediately started feeling better when I started doing that, and I'm so happy that I didn't give up on the drawing altogether. Instead, I just switched up the medium. I realized that sometimes, it really matters what you're drawing with, because some things can make you more concentrated and eliminate all other thoughts in your head, and others can kind of let you just let loose a little bit and structure your own thoughts in your head. So I immediately started feeling better. I immediately stopped crying, first of all, and I just started thinking more clearly. I started feeling more like myself and just calming down. So that was something very important to me. I used to love drawing with soft pastels. It was the only thing that I used back in high school. I used to do big drawings on A3 size paper, not sketchbooks. I didn't have a sketchbook till I started watching YouTube videos, to be honest, and I started seeing people doing sketchbook tours, so that's why I started buying sketchbooks. But before that, I only drew on single pieces of paper. Using pastels for big pieces that are not that detailed and don't have so many small details in them is really good. If you're going to use them in a sketchbook or some small sketches, I don't think they're the best medium, just because they are messy and you can get very precise with them. You can get very little tiny details. But in my case, I got some watercolor pencils out as well, and as you can see right now, I'm adding some details in the face and in the hair, making more strands of hair and just refining her face and the details in the drawing. The only thing I'm kind of not happy about is that the pencils are kind of glossy and they have this kind of a waxy finish to them, and I didn't have when I was younger and drawing with soft pastels, I used to see these people having pastels in the form of pencils, and I thought that was really cool, but I didn't have any like that. I still think I might end up buying some just because it was my dream back then, and I kind of want to have and own some of them. and try and see what I can do with them. But I used watercolor pencils that were kind of glossy, and honestly you can't really tell on the picture, and I guess because it's over the pastels it's not that shiny, so it doesn't bother me quite that much. But I definitely feel like the colors are not as vibrant as they could have been if I used soft pastels in just a very thin form in the shape of a pencil. But either way, I'm very pleased with the end result. It's not anything too special. It's just something that I always gravitate towards and I always draw. Like I said, curls in profile. And oh, I should mention I drew a tear on her face with a Posca pen, which ended up on the tone paper, and the very soft pastel the tear ended up looking very strong and sharp, which, to be frank, I just love it. I know it's very contrasting with the rest of the piece, but I love it, and I'm very happy with how it turned out. I hope you guys enjoyed it as well. And this was kind of a diary entry, if you must. It's not exactly a story time. Maybe a story time will come in the future, but so far it's just a quick mention of what's been going on and how I've been feeling and how it resulted in me drawing this piece. And sometimes in life things happen and everyone needs to find their little outlet and try to do things that help you relax, stay calm, structure your thoughts, and just let you express your anger or sadness or confusion or any emotion that you might feel that you don't really know how to structure on your own. Just use that hobby or art. It could be anything. It's just a way to relax and deal with whatever's going on in your life. I feel like art is very therapeutic in that matter, and it can really help people, even if you don't know how to draw, even if you've never drawn before or you don't like your drawing. Sometimes it's just being abstract with it or messy with it, with just laying down paint or pastels or just random colors and shapes can definitely help you, again, relax and just lay it all out on the paper. And that is kind of why I wanted to make this video, just so I can talk to myself basically and to you guys. And if anyone's feeling bad about their life or something that has happened, to just let them know that they're not alone and they just need some time to process everything. They need a little bit of a outlet to, again, get rid of the negativity and the negative emotions and just lay it all out there and move on with a clean slate. So that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you like my drawing. I would love to hear your opinions on anything you want in the comment section down below. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!